ODM will support President Ruto for a second term. I think the coalition agreement may include a possibility of having a deputy president from ODM.
But I'm telling you, with the sort of anger that Kenyans have, the day a Kenyan is given a ballot paper like this, once he crosses against your name and puts it in the ballot box, that's the end of the day.
Mr. Secretary General, watu wanaweza kuwa wajinga lakini waweze kuwa wajinga kila siku.
Siliwambia siasa ya ODM inakuwa moto kila siku. Sasa, for those of you who lived in the Moi era, you knew that it was not strange to find a local DO or a local chief who had more powers than the local MP. That was very frequent, depending on how close they were with State House. So you could find MP anasumbuliwa na DO, his local DO, or even his local chief, anampeleka mbio, because this guy has got protection from above and is getting orders straight from State House. Sasa, I'm not in any way equating ODM to KANU. Lakini kuna trend hapa nimeanza kuona where people who are lower ranked in the party are making some statements showing that there's a hand in what they are saying. And the person of interest here, the person they are targeting, is none other than ODM SecGen and Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna. Now, before we delve too deep, if you're new to this channel, please take a moment to subscribe so that we continue growing this channel together. Sasa Sifuna, for those of you who know, has actually been embattled within ODM for the last few months since Gen Z protests, because he came out strongly defending Gen Z. And the past few weeks, I've seen him taking a very strong stand against those members of ODM who joined government. And he's basically saying ODM is still very strongly in the opposition. We are not going to lose our identity and become a praise and worship for Ruto.
Vile Bishop umesema, sisi we must stop being psychophants. We must stop being psychophants. If something is wrong, it is wrong. Na mimi sitajiunga na hawa ndugu zetu wengine wa ODM wameingiza mrija ndani ya serikali ya Ruto, wanavuta maziwa peke yao, alafu wanasema katibu mkuu anyamaze. Nazungumza kwa niaba ya hao ambao maziwa haikuji kwa hiyo mrija.
Now this stance has of course drawn him at direct loggerheads with those who are supporting Ruto and who want ODM to increasingly support Ruto to a point whereby UDA and ODM form a merger for 2027. Kisumu Senator Tom Ojienda has openly stated this position.
ODM will support President Ruto for a second term. And I will tell you this, that Senator Sifuna will be advised by the party leadership.
Ojienda,
yes, confirm that he will be advised. He will be advised by Honorable Raila Odinga that, and I'm sure Raila, on 28th of February this year, Raila Odinga will become the CEO of the African Union Commission, AUC. He will win the election. He'll move to Addis Ababa. I will remain here with Sifuna here as the SG.
To deal with him.
And he will be advised that the way we are going in 2027 is support President Ruto for a second term. ODM will be a major player. I think the coalition agreement may include a possibility of having a deputy president from ODM. I think then we can have position shared between ODM and UDA for 2027.
Yeah, and you can see straight there that Sifuna is very much against the idea of ODM and UDA merging for 2027. He hates it, he has spoken directly against it, and he has even said that even if they unite, that will not benefit them at the polls.
As a person who was in the campaigns in 2022, when we were being backed by a sitting president, these are not strange pronouncements. They are very familiar. Because there are people in our camp who used to speak the way Kina Kamketa speaking and telling the country, oh, hii kitu imeenda, oh, there's nothing you can do, tutanyorosha wewe, hatuwezi kuachia mwizi. But I'm telling you, with the sort of anger that Kenyans have, the day a Kenyan is given a ballot paper like this, once he crosses against your name and puts it in the ballot box, that's the end of the day.
Now, this is one of the statements that has really angered Gaucho, ghetto president. He has come out strongly bashing Sifuna. And I must admit that part of the things that Gaucho is calling out Sifuna on are actually factual, because Sifuna actively participated in the ODM Mandamano of 2023. Sifuna was wearing his sufuria on the head and he actively said, fungua sava. Listen to Gaucho.
Hapo ndio pointi yangu iko. Alisema hata tukiungana na tukifanya hiyo blanda, ODM as party is support William Ruto. Tutashindwa na yeye vile tulishindwa na parties more than 20 plus sitting president na deep state. inamaanisha Secretary General anamaanisha tu kuibiwa kura, tulishindwa. Nikakumbuka tulikuwa after election ya 2022 tulikuwa na maandamano. Tukakuwa na maandamano ya Cherera for IBC reform na Chabukati must go. Mimi nauliza yeye mwenyewe kama Secretary General, tulikuwa naye kwa maandamano. Yeye alikuwa na clue ya kwamba election ya 2022 tulilose. So yeye kama Secretary General, yeye hakukuwa na andamania Cherera ama IBC reform. Yeye alikuwa na andamania mambo ya unga, fuel na mambo ya cost of living. Mambo ya IBC ilikuwa ya party leader wake Raila Odinga na wafuasi wake. Na sisi tunajua ya kwamba Raila Odinga alikuwa rigged election ya 2022. Kumbe yeye Secretary General anajua tulilose. Na tukifanya hivyo tena na Ruto, tutalose na William Ruto. Akaenda juzi, akaenda kupea baba lecture mbele ya wageni wa government, wale walenda matanga fulani huko Siaya. Na ukiona yeye anasemanga tu hizi vitu interview kwa radio, na anaendanga kufanya hizi vitu mali supporters wajaluo wako wengi, ndiye anataka kutoa lecture kudhalilisha viongozi wetu ambayo wako ndani ya government. So Mr. Secretary General, watu wanaweza kuwa wajinga lakini waweze kuwa wajinga kila siku. Huyu jamaa anataka vita iko hapa, anajua leo coalition ya ODA na ODM ikimekiwa na Ruto na Raila Odinga waseme wanarudisha governor. Hatuwezi weka Muluya governor na tuweke senate Muluya senator. Haiwezekani, lazima tuweke kabila nyingine. So hapo ndio round ambayo Sifuna anaangalia.
Whoa, this is proper getting heated now. And it's not just Gaucho. Even local MCAs from ODM are actually speaking up against their Secretary General.
Jana Sifuna anaongea mbele ya Jakoma. Akipiga kifua.
Mbaya sana.
Orengo anaongea mambo yake. Tunaelekea wapi? Jakoma akituambia hapa ndio tunafuata, hapo ndio tunafuata.
Correct.
Na si kwamba Jakoma akipatia direction, Sifuna ameamuka na yake. Orengo ameamuka na yake. Hata kubali. Sasa tuko kwa serikali. Tuko ndani ya serikali. Alafu hiyo Sifuna anaongea mambo yake. Sifuna hata kama ni secretary general wetu, lazima heshimu Raila Amolo Odinga. Lazima heshimu.
Yes, so Sifuna is an embattled man. He's getting it from all sides within ODM. But that's politics. If you have ambition, if you want to stand for something, then you will be fought. Unless you become docile and acquiescent and allow anything to go, then you won't have enemies. But if you stand for something, the way Sifuna is trying to stand for something, he's trying to stand for the true values of ODM, a pro-people party, then he will get fought by those who want to eat. You know, it's our season to eat. We are in government. Wewe unataka kututoa nyama kwa mdomo. Wewe ni nini mbaya na wewe? That's what they're thinking. So for me, Sifuna has really got his fate in the hands of one man, and that is Raila Amolo Odinga. Because as Sifuna has admitted before, Raila is the one who gave him the SecGen job. He literally handpicked him for that position. So if Raila wants Sifuna gone, Sifuna will go. And if Raila wants him to stay, he will stay put in ODM. Unless, of course, Sifuna himself realizes that it's getting too hot in this party and decides to jump ship by himself and maybe join another formation, maybe with other like-minded Kenyan leaders to take this country forward. And who knows, he could even vie for president in 2027. He already has supporters.
Kwa majina naitwa Weekly Kodiamba Mbele, natoka Rarieda. Mjukuu wangu ni Otienda Molo, lakini Otienda Molo umefanya vizuri kwa kuleta Sifuna hapa Rarieda. Sifuna amesema kile kitu sijawahi sikia. Hadi president wetu alisema atatusaidia akikuwa president. Na kuna kitu amewahi tusaidia na Sifuna very good. You are president 2027. Huyu rafiki yangu juu umesema kitu bwana kuhusu Sifuna.
Kwa nini umependa Sifuna?
Kwa majina naitwa James Solomon. Mimi nimependa Sifuna kwa Kiswahili ndio shida kidogo, lakini nitasema Sifuna is a very truth man, man. Yeye anasema ukweli ya dunia nzima inasikika. Sifuna, asante sana mwanangu.
Yes, so Sifuna is walking a very tight rope right there. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section and give this video a big like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Thanks for your time. Thanks for supporting this channel. God bless you. Aluta continue. Till next time. See ya. Bye bye.